I'm Brianna. Welcome to My Life on Paper, where paper and pictures tell my story. Welcome to May I Scraplift You, where we each choose somebody to scraplift. And welcome to Scraptember 2024 with the Scrappy Sisters. Today is to scraplift, and I am scraplifting Scrappy Kathy. She had a celebration for 2,000 subscribers. She had to change the date. I had one done for the first one. I used that for the hop, but I was thinking about doing this one as well, and I've got all the pieces. I've got the Vicky Bouton background paper that she used, and I'm super excited. I would have never thought to use stamps, like circular stamps, inside these circles. So mine don't look exactly like Kathy's. I think Kathy's might be Vicky Bouton stamps. Um, I do have some Vicky Bouton stamps, but they're not the circular ones. So I go into my stash. These are just from Amazon. I've got some that are the ones on the left lower are Vicky Bouton. And then I also have some close to my heart ones as well. That little one that you see is a postage stamp. Oh, and then the other one, the red rubber one, is a Tim Holtz. So I'm just kind of lining these up. And the ones that are close to my heart actually are the outside circle ones. They do have dots and things that go in the inside circle ones. The heart that's inside the black one there is actually part of the Vicky Bouton stuff. So I'm mixing and matching. I'm having a great time. And the one postage stamp from close to my heart that's on the right hand side there is going to get totally covered up. I had to try 3 different inks. What did I try? I had Stays On. Apparently my Stays On is dry and I need a re-inker. Oh, I tried my Close to My Heart black and that wasn't working so good either. So, because it's a million years old, it needs a re-inker as well. So I do have Catherine Pooler black. Um, and I use that. It is called Midnight. Um, so I am just going around and stamping them. Now, the pictures I'm using are from my trip to England when I did that 10-day hike. And this was our starting off. This was in Ilkley, and this was we had just left. This is the bed and breakfast that we stayed at. We haven't even made it to the trail yet. I have a big smile on my face, and these are the pictures from that. I am also playing along with the 31 Days of Cutfiles, and um, I have the tree cut files. I cut them 3 different times. The cut file was actually just the 3 trees, and so I am going to use those on my layout. I will have Kathy's links below. She is both on YouTube as well as Instagram. Go give her some love. She's had shoulder surgery, which she actually had to have redone. And so she's out of commission for a little bit. So if we could all go over and watch some of her videos, I just love watching her. Kathy is so good at using anything on her page. I do believe she's well known for playing Calvin Ball over at Scrap Happy. And if you don't know what that is, um, there's uh, there's no rules, or there's lots of rules, and they keep changing. So um, it's points for certain things you use, and she makes sure to use them all. So it's very fun. I love her style. I am pulled out this Vicky Bouton stuff and I'm gonna just see what I can use here. I've used like all the florals out of this collection, so I was probably kind of digging for that, but I won't find any. Okay, so I'm just gonna switch gears here a little bit and I'm gonna ink up my trees. I am not the best mixed media person in the world, probably because I don't have patience. So I picked out 3 different inks to do this. And normally I'm just like a one ink type person. And if you look, it looks fine like this. But the more you layer, the more depth it gets. So I started off with bundled sage. I do put mowed lawn on the top of that, so more of a green one. And then crushed olive actually matches the background really well. So here is the first layer is the bundled sage, and then I'm putting mowed lawn on. And I think I do the first 2 first just to see, how does this look? Oh, and I'm noticing I lost a trunk on one of them. That's okay too. I have enough trees. And once I hold that up to my paper, I'm okay with it. Oh, and I think I do throw the crushed olive over the top of it though too. And I'll hold it up to my paper and it's just not exactly uh, standing out or or how I want it. So I actually come back in with mowed lawn and give it some more green on top of the three layers of green there. And then that's what I'm doing right now. You can see that more green going over the top again. Once I get it to where I like it, I'm going to use my brown from Close to My Heart. I don't know why I couldn't find any brown. I must have put my browns aside from the Distressed Oxide, but I'm using a Desert Sand, which again is a million years old, from Close to My Heart, and I will do the trunks a little bit with that. I will have the Scraptember playlist listed below. You can check out what everybody else is doing for their scrap lift today. And then all the other days of prompts as well. I've been having so much fun playing along. And then also, I will have the 31 Days of Cut File playlist below. That was last month, and I'm still trying to use my cut files because I'm just loving them. And then the other thing is May I Scraplift You with pineapple papers. So I will have everyone that's playing along listed below for that series as well. While I do that, I have a question for you, and it's not a scrapbook question. My daughter is getting married in 7 days, in 1 week from today, and I need to know your best wedding tip advice. Um, I guess I know that we should, enjoy the day and that it goes fast, but if there's any kind of tip that I should have with me or anticipate or anything like that, please and thank you. All right. This paper that I'm using is actually from my counterfeit kit for this month. So I just snuck that out of there because it matched this color perfectly. I just wanted a little bit something, just like Kathy had hers matted, I was going to mat mine. And then I'm going to glue down, I have Barely Art glue that I'm going to, oh, no, I jumped ahead. So um, trying to see what I want to do as far as like some clusters. So I do go through my Vicky Bouton pieces. I don't think I grab a whole lot, if anything, actually, by the time I'm done. Oh, there's one piece that I get out. But, I'm looking for, Kathy's got that little bit of something underneath her photos. And she's got that big daisy, the big flower there, and a circular tag. And with all the circles on the left, I thought that was a good idea. And so you will see me like pull out some circular items, or at least one circular item. And I'm looking for things that go along with the colors, trying to stay away from the salmon color. Even a turquoise color I wasn't too excited to use. I'm going to try to stick with the blue that's on the page already. I was wanting to have a journaling spot because I know I will be doing some journaling on our first day. As I've said in previous videos, Diane is the one I went on the hike with, and we both had a hiking journal. I have a terrible memory, but we did write down things each day so that, we can go back and journal. So I plan on having a good little bit to write about this day. But I went into my 49 Market things and I pulled out this map, and there's two blue buttons there I'm going to use that do match that blue rather well. And I have a cut apart from Simple Stories. It is from the Trail Mix collection, and it says "Take a hike." And look, that well, I don't know what color we're calling it. Orange, and it's not orange. Yellow green color matches so well. So I'm going to use that, and that's going to end up being, well, no, that's not going to end up being my title. You would think it's been a while since I made this layout. I made it earlier today. It'll be part of my title. So next I will glue down these trees, and I start with the top right one there. This one I know has to go there because it's missing the trunk, and it doesn't cover up that part of the picture. The other trunks fit in really well with the building. And then my last one, I was like, ooh, how do I want this? Where do I want this? And so I decided to do that cluster in the right lower corner first, just so that I can make it all look kind of cohesive. So I get the journal or the cut apart down as well as the sticker, and then I will move this set of trees over, and you'll see that it's overlapping the end of the page, which is always a good idea to make it kind of look natural. And then I will trim that piece off. I like the way that looks. I have that little shelf there that Kathy has on her layout as well. She's got a little scallop there, and this was just part of my counterfeit kit as well. So I'll use my ATG adhesive on that. I'll tuck it underneath the sticker there, the chipboard sticker. Soon I will realize I put that sticker, that chipboard sticker, upside down. I have not realized that yet. I'm going to trim off that piece, and that's going to sit under my photo like Kathy has on hers. It's just part of the alphabet, and it was in the Vicky Boutin collection. And then I will trim off the journal, or the cut apart card, as well as the tree. Next, I am going to bring in some of these pieces. I am going to try really hard for a journaling spot, and especially I like that round piece. And I just can't make it work on that right hand side there. There's just not enough room. I do give it, oh, they're fixing the upside down sticker. And I am going to try really hard to get a journaling spot to the left of that sticker there. And I come super close, and I'm thinking I like this, but I'm still, what I really liked about Kathy's was her big title um, along the bottom there, and I wanted to keep that as part of my scrap lift. There go the buttons. So I've got a little bit of blue that I'm bringing over to the right hand side with the circles. And so I'll end up going into my stash. I think what I was looking for was I have little white stickers from Ellie's Studio, and I was going to do a little title underneath the scallop there, and I didn't find those when I went looking. Instead, I found these, and it says Go Girl. And then once I found that, that had to be my title. So I, I am going to remove that journaling spot completely, and I will put Go Girl. And then you can see on Kathy's that she didn't have a journaling box, she just journaled. And so that will be my plan too. I will, yeah, I gave it another try there, but that's coming off. I will just find a blank spot there, and then I will just journal what on right on the page. I really like how that title looks there. And that's going to be it for me. So thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a fabulous day, and please come back and see me again soon.